final game of an action-packed playoff day, the Phillies bested the Marlins in the NL East battle 4-1. Wheeler was amazing, 6 2/3, 8 strikeouts, gave up 1 run, but a lot of soft contact, and it just maybe he was a little tired in that 7th inning as he reached 100 pitches. But really, the Marlins didn't have a whimper for a while. Their pitching staff did a nice job keeping them in it. They had to battle a lot of traffic. Jesus Luzardo was a lot like Kevin Gausman today, bouncing a lot of non-competitive off-speed pitches and just fighting it big time. But he did a nice job of keeping them in it. They just couldn't solve the puzzle of Zach Wheeler, and a lot of people haven't. So that's not necessarily anything to be ashamed of, but it's just unfortunate because playoffs, everything is magnified and everything matters. But Luzardo was able to work out of a big 2nd and 3rd no-out jam in the first with a questionable non-send on Kyle Schwarber at 3rd. I know he's not the fastest runner, but it was a ball to right Jesus Sanchez. I think you got to make him make a throw, especially with lefty-lefty. I know Bryce Harper is amazing, but Luzardo's got a nasty slider. And then, and that paid off as Luzardo struck out Bryce Harper on some nasty sliders on a 3-2 count. And then JT Realmuto flew out to end that threat. And then he was unable to, he had a clean 2nd inning Luzardo, but not the 3rd. A single by the 9-hitter Rojas, and a nice dirt ball read on a wild pitch. And then Alec Bohm with a single to plate the first run. And then in the 3rd, it just kind of fell apart for Luzardo. Gave up 3 consecutive hits. Got saved by Jazz Chisholm's arm, nabbing Castellanos after a Bryson Stott single up the middle. So only 2-0 instead of 3. A really good throw by Jazz, but 2-0. And then Christian Pache with the infield in after a wild pitch, singled Stott home. So 3-0. And then in the only whimper of a chance that the Marlins had was a double by Bell, and 2 infield singles by Berger and Sanchez. The Sanchez one scored 1, and then 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, and Jose Alvarado came in and he struck out Yuli Gurriel on some nasty cutters down in the dirt to get out of that mess. And then in the bottom of the 8th, the Phillies were able to get on a tack-on run with Bryce Harper single, and then a Castellanos double, and Bryce Harper was not stopping for anything, even though the third base coach had the stop sign. Bryce said, no way, 4-1. And then Josh Bell, who had the best night of any Marlins hitter, had a double to lead off the 9th against Kimbrel, but Jazz Chisholm popped out on a 2-0 pitch, 97, and then a walk, a couple of ground outs by the rest of the Marlins to end the threat. It was a 3-2 count on the last batter, but my cable cut out, so I actually don't know who the last batter was, weirdly. But the Phillies were able to lock it down. Even though Kimbrel had some stressful looking innings, he was able to lock this one down. Zach Wheeler was amazing. That's pretty much the story. And Jesus Luzardo just didn't have it completely, but as always, playoffs baseball is fun, and it's even more fun, sort of, when you don't have to worry about your team. Even though you want to watch your team play, it's definitely less stressful. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.